Under the floodlights of Sardinia, the air feels different tonight. The crowd isn't roaring yet. They're holding their breath. Somewhere near the tunnel, a young man pulls on his boots, the red and blue of Cagliari stitched across his chest. He's 20 years old, unknown to most of the Italian crowd, yet carrying the weight of an entire nation's expectations. His name, Semih Kılıçsoy. A few months ago, he was lighting up Beşiktaş Stadium with his sharp runs and lethal finishes. Now, he's traded the chaos of Istanbul for the calm determination of Sardinia. A $14 million gamble that could change his life forever. Cameras flash, fans whisper, and commentators murmur the same question. Is this the start of a new Turkish era in Serie A? Or just another young star swallowed by the pressure? Behind every big move, there's a story of hunger, of risk, of dreams colliding with reality. Tonight, we trace that journey. From the dusty streets of Istanbul's youth academies to the international spotlight, from local hero to foreign hopeful. Semih's move to Cagliari isn't just about money. It's about identity, ambition, and the hope of proving that Turkish football can produce global stars again. If you're passionate about football stories that go beyond the headlines, make sure you hit subscribe and turn on the bell. Because this, my friends, isn't just a transfer story. It's the beginning of a chapter that could define a generation. Born in Istanbul in August 2005, Semih Kılıçsoy's rise wasn't a fairy tale. It was built through sweat and grind. From GOP Venus to Arnavutköy Yaylaspor, he chased the ball through the narrow streets before joining Beşiktaş's youth setup at just 11 years old. Coaches noticed something different: his balance, his instincts, his ability to make things happen inside the box. He wasn't the tallest, but he was fearless. Every touch was a statement. By 2023, he finally broke into the Beşiktaş first team, and within months, fans were chanting his name. A kid from their own academy had arrived, scoring crucial goals, showing heart and composure beyond his age. Turkey's football scene, desperate for the next big thing after years of false dawns, suddenly had hope again. For Beşiktaş fans, Semih represented purity, a local boy who loved the club. He made 59 appearances and netted 14 goals, but numbers barely capture his impact. It was how he played. Sharp turns, quick reflexes, that fearless energy. When defenders tried to bully him, he stood tall. When pressure mounted, he smiled. His playing style drew comparisons to Sergio Aguero, small, explosive, with a striker's killer instinct. Turkish pundits said he had that Istanbul street mentality, grit mixed with flair. But with each great performance came something else: interest. Scouts from Italy, Germany, even England began circling. Then, out of nowhere, Cagliari, one of Serie A's proudest underdogs, made their move. At first, the rumor didn't make sense. Why Cagliari? Why now? But soon, the picture became clear. The deal was structured smartly. A one-year loan with an option to buy for $12 million, plus potential add-ons that could push it to $14 million. Beşiktaş even included a 20% resale clause, a sign they knew his story wasn't done yet. For Semih, it was the biggest decision of his career. Stay home and be a local hero, or step into the unknown and risk everything for greatness. He chose the second path. That's not just ambition, that's courage. Serie A isn't kind to newcomers, especially to young strikers. It's a league of tactical masterminds and stone-cold defenders. Every inch of space is earned. Cagliari might not have the resources of Milan or Juventus, but they have heart and a passionate fan base that demands fight and discipline. Semih now faces the test of adapting. New language, new teammates, a slower, more strategic tempo. But there's also opportunity. Under the right manager, he can evolve from raw potential to a refined striker. His ability to play both centrally and wide gives him flexibility. If he clicks with the midfield and builds chemistry with Cagliari's playmakers, he could become their secret weapon this season. Every move like this comes with pressure. The Turkish media will follow his every touch. The fans back home will compare him to Arda Güler, to Hakan Çalhanoğlu. And the Italian fans? They'll be skeptical until he proves himself. But that's where legends are born, under doubt. Remember, it's not the transfer fee that defines you. It's what you do after. If Semih scores early, if he shows fight, he can turn those whispers into applause. But if form dips or confidence breaks, Serie A won't wait. This league tests both your talent and your mentality. This isn't just a story about one player, it's about a shift in Turkish football. For years, young Turkish talents stayed home too long, missing their chance to grow in Europe. But Semih's move signals something new. He's part of a generation unafraid to take risks, like Arda at Real Madrid or Ozan Kabak before him. If Semih succeeds, more Turkish youth will follow his footsteps. It could inspire a wave of confidence, proving that talent from Istanbul's streets can survive in Europe's toughest arenas. The next few months will tell us everything. Can Semih Kılıçsoy handle the pressure, the tactics, the culture shock, or will he return home wiser, stronger, and hungrier? Either way, this $14 million deal has already made noise. Sometimes greatness isn't about starting big, it's about starting brave. And Semih's story is just beginning. If you believe in football stories that go deeper than the game, don't forget to like this video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more stories like this. Because we'll be tracking Semih's journey, one match at a time.